Let's pay respect to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Good afternoon, everybody. Today is the second week of a basic meditation, mindfulness meditation. Now, I have a few questions from the last week. So I'll try to answer some of the questions first. What is it? Can we sit on the chair with the back support? Yes, you can, if you have problem. But remember, if you are doing meditation for the long term, meditation centers will not provide back support if you do not have any serious problems. Or at home, up to you. You can sit the way you feel comfortable. 2, can we sit on a bit higher sofa and then put the legs in a big lower level? I think it's no harm, it's no problem. You can sit at home, no problem. Number 3, when we are losing energy, does it mean that we are feeling sleepy? First of all, you lost sleep, you lost energy, then you feel heaviness, then you feel sleepiness. If you cannot energize yourself anymore, then you will fall asleep. Yes, for this question. Losing energy, sometimes we feel heavy, then we start to feel the sleepiness. 4, it's okay that one sleeps for a while during meditation, then awake to meditate again. This question means for the long meditation section. But if you are doing meditation for 10 minutes or 20 minutes, I think it's better not to sleep. Try to keep awake. And falling asleep during meditation time is part and parcel of meditation. Even the seasonal meditators, sometimes during meditation, they may fall asleep for a short period. Okay? So try not to sleep, but sometimes even the seasonal meditators fall asleep. Yes. 6, think for excellent section. Can I ask how long should we meditate? Should we fix the time or leave it flexible? And also, if we have a lot of thoughts the day and unable to concentrate well, should we still do meditate for certain amount of times? First of all, should we fix the time or leave it flexible? To me, it's in my personal view, if we practice meditation in a flexible time, slowly and then gradually, we are likely to stop. We may not meditate anymore, any longer. Only when we fix time, sometimes we are likely to do regularly. First of all, we fix the time. Then, second level, usually, all the meditators no need to fix time. Then I will do when I'm okay and flexible level. Then after the flexible level, maybe someone may even stop. So it's up to you. I think if we fix time, I believe that you are likely to do more regularly than being flexible. When you have a lot of thoughts and the day and unable to concentrate, should we still do meditation for a certain amount of time? I think you should. But when we have too much thoughts and your emotions are high, sometimes you may probably create a little bit longer and deeper breath. If you have too much thought, and if your feeling is so high, if your emotions are so high, in that situation, sometimes we find it's very, very difficult to concentrate. From my personal view, if you have too much thought or if your emotions are so high, in that situation, you may create a little bit deeper and longer breath so that you can concentrate better and easier. Yes. Can I change a posture while I'm meditating? Yes, you can. Scratching because of the itchiness, mosquito bites, numbness of the leg, etc. Will it affect my concentration, especially long duration time? You can change, but you are encouraged to be more patient. If you can take it, don't change it. If you cannot take it, just change it. Meditation demands nothing. Is it up to you? Scratching very often also not very good. Sometimes you may need to be a little bit more patient. Sometimes the itchiness goes away itself. Mosquito bites as well. Of course, a mosquito you have to fly away, drive away. Numbness. So for this question, trying to be patient as much as possible. If you cannot take it longer, then no point. Just change or just scratch. When you are changing sitting position, or when you are scratching yourself, or when you are massaging your legs, just do it slowly and mindfully. That will be all right. 8. How long should a person stay on anapanasati? Then move on to vipassana or samatha practice. For this question, I will discuss in the following weeks. Mind goes many times to the past regret. Take away the concentration from the present moment. How to bring the mind back to the present moment. Question number 9 is something like too much thoughts. Like question number 6. So, is it natural the mind always go back, sometimes move forward? That's why we do meditate. That's why we try to stay at the present moment. But no matter how hard we try, the mind are likely to be the way it is. The mind will not give it up easily. So the answer will be same as question number 6. If you have too much thought, your mind is going back and too much regrets, on that situation, maybe you try to take a little bit deeper and a longer breath so that you can concentrate easier and better. One question asked about the Cittara meditation. Can I back rest because of the back is the same as squat? Yes. If you have a back problem or injury, you can sit on a cushion and then try to make yourself comfortable. Meditation is the name of the mindfulness, not the name of the posture. No matter in which posture you are sitting, so long as you are being mindful of yourself, you will stay doing mindfulness meditation. If anybody is tired while sitting upright, and I can't keep sitting anymore, then should I lean against the wall or for back support, or should I end my meditation session and try next time? It depends on the meditation time. For example, if you meditate for about 1 hour, I think just trying to be patient. Not necessary to use back support. If you are getting, I don't know your age as well. Okay, if you're young and able body, just try. Not necessary to use a back support. If you are a little bit older than 60 or 70 something, or maybe you have a back problem, okay, please do. So you need to be a bit relaxed as well. Otherwise, you cannot do meditation. What if external sounds keep disturbing me during meditation? Like cars moving around along the road beside my house. This is natural. In fact, yes, the sound is a very big hindrance to our concentration. However, somewhere like in Singapore, that will be very, very difficult to find a place which is a quiet place. So we just get used to it. Maybe the sounds are around you, but if you are in meditation object, you may not hear all these sounds. Just like in our temple, Amati and in traffic jams and cars are moving around. Sometimes we hear only some sounds are louder than usual. Otherwise, we cannot hear. We just can keep the meditation. Okay, for this question also I'll be discussing in the following weeks. How long does the typical meditation last? It depends. A typical time in our meditation center, for the beginners I mean, usually the timetable is sitting for 1 hour and a walking meditation for 1 hour. So generally speaking, we can say about 1 hour. Some very experienced meditators may sit longer than 2-3 hours as well. So for this question, it depends. That's why for the beginners, we try to do meditation. I ask you to do meditation about 10 to 20 minutes. Then after that, we can extend our time, maybe 30 to half an hour. That should be all right. But for the real meditator, the timing for walking and sitting is 1 hour 60 minutes. Okay. I will answer some 3 more questions later or next week. Today, almost 50 minutes. Let's go to our meditation section. Today, our meditation section. Today, our topic is when is the best time to do meditation. So when we talk about the when, are we talking about the age or what time in the day? There are 2 meanings. When we talk about our age, we might say the younger is the better. That's why in some schools in the Western countries, they are teaching the mindfulness meditation in the school. When the young people do the mindfulness meditation, it's more effective. Probably their mind is simpler, not much thought, and not much duties and responsibilities, and so on and so forth. To do that, when we are doing meditation, the younger is the better. So if you have a children, maybe try to introduce for your children to do short meditation, maybe about 5 minutes. That will be more effective. Maybe we do about half an hour. Children do only about 5 minutes. Even the 5 minutes may be more effective. So the second part is, what time is the best time to do meditation in a day? It depends. Cannot say exactly. I always say the two best time. I introduced last week. This is just before we fall asleep and as soon as we wake up. These are considered the two best meditation times. First one, before we fall asleep, we call it sleeping with meditation. You did anything what you have to do for a day, then you are going to do meditation, just lying down on the sleeping bed and doing nothing. Forget about anything. Don't think about the future. Don't think about the tomorrow. Then just lying down on your sleeping bed and just focus on your breathing or rising and falling off your abdomen. While you are meditating, while you are focusing on your in-out breath or rising and falling off the stomach, you may fall asleep. If you fall asleep, this is the best time. So I always encourage all the meditators to do meditation before they fall asleep. Is it called sleeping with meditation? Same way when we wake up, before we do anything, of course, if you still feel sleepy, if you do meditation, you might fall asleep again. Then you cannot catch up the train or bus, and then you may be late for your office. That is why after waking up, probably you may sit down so that you can prevent your sleepiness. Then meditate for a few minutes. Just focus on your in-out breath or rising and falling off your abdomen. Then only after that you do what you have to do in daily life. That means you sleep with the meditation and you wake up with the meditation. If we do so, our whole night is sandwiched with mindfulness. So then that means our sleeping mind, so-called the subconsciousness, scientifically, actually we don't accept the name of the subconsciousness. So let us say that our sleeping mind is sandwiched with mindfulness. Before we sleep, we are mindful. There is no evil thoughts, no anger, no hatred. Then we fall asleep. As soon as we wake up, same way we just trying to be mindful of it. That's why the whole night of the sleeping mind is sandwiched between before falling asleep and as soon as we wake up. So generally speaking, these two times are the best time for a meditator to do meditation. Then also another question, what time is it the best time? Except these two. These two, I encourage you to do. Please try. Try to sleep with the meditation. The same way, try to wake up with the meditation. So then for about 20 minutes meditation, what is the best time? It's also very difficult to say. It depends. For some people, they can do meditation in the early morning. I think majority of the meditators feel that they could do meditation in the early morning, while the body and the mind are fresh. Generally speaking, it's correct. Maybe sometimes some people can do meditation better while they are getting tired. Sometimes, even in the meditation time, we don't get a good experience when the mind is fresh. Sometimes we get the beautiful experiences while we are tired. So maybe it depends. Some people are energetic type. I think some people who are energetic, they may be able to do meditation better when they are tired. It's a general. Some people are devotional types. I feel that they might be able to do meditation better when their mind and the body are fresh. So it also depends individuals. So please check yourself. What time you can do better, then you choose to do it. This is for the proper meditation time. What I earlier suggest one is for everybody, please try to sleep with the meditation and also try to wake up with the meditation. Lying down on the sleeping bed, thinking nothing, doing nothing, don't think about the future. Just lying down on the sleeping bed and focus here or here. Focus on the in-out breath, in, out, in, out, in, out. The same way you can possibly focus on your abdomen or stomach. Rising, falling, rising, falling, rising, falling. While you're observing on these objects, your mind is calm and no agitating, no negative thoughts. Then you fall asleep sound. It's a quality sleep, the best time to do meditation. No matter how busy we are, at least we should try to do these 2 times. So we call it sleeping with the meditation and waking up with meditation. Our second topic is any difference between mindfulness and concentration meditation. Mindfulness is a translation of sati. In Pali, it's sati, mindfulness. Concentration is the translation of samadhi. Sati and samadhi. Okay, before we discuss, let's look back the Buddha's teaching, the procedures of the Buddha's teaching, or categories of the Buddha's teaching. I have introduced it quite often. For the general Buddhist, the Buddha's teaching or the Buddha's 3 advice are generosity, morality, and meditation. 3. Generosity, giving dana. Morality, keeping precepts and practicing some precepts. Then meditation, 3. Generosity, morality, and meditation. And in the second level, in the Noble Eightfold Path, there's a normal generosity. In the Noble Eightfold Path, the Buddha give 3 advice. These are sila, samadhi, and panya. Morality, concentration, and wisdom, more or less the same. But under this Noble Eightfold Path, we cannot find dana here anymore. It does not mean it's not necessary to do. However, compared to morality and meditation, dana seems a bit easier. However, second level of the Buddha's teaching is morality, concentration, and wisdom. But maybe it's a slightly monastic rules, monastic approach, but not really yet. The last teaching, last advice, stage 3, is a very monastic side. We could also say it's a spiritual path. When we are taking the spiritual path, the Buddha gave advice, stay the same, 3. These 3 are sati, samadhi, and panya. Mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom, 3. So when we are doing meditation, we are following this path. If we are seriously doing meditation, we are believed to have our morality. Without morality, we cannot do meditation. Even we do, but may not be much effect. So that's why in this teaching, in the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, there are only 3 levels: mindfulness, sati, concentration, and wisdom. Only 3. So what is the mindfulness? What is the concentration? What is the mind? And what is the wisdom? In fact, these are the level of understanding, or maybe the level of the practice. We can simply say that, first of all, we are mindful. If we are mindful, slowly we have a concentration. If our mind is concentrated, we come to realize the nature of the object. Then is the 3 levels of the practice: mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. First of all, mindfulness. Mindfulness means we just trying to be mindful. It's a basic level of the meditation. Second level, if we are mindful, our minds become concentrated, we say. Then that means there is no mindfulness, there is no concentration. So first of all, we are mindful. If we are mindful, our mind is concentrated. So then that means concentration depends on mindfulness. Second level. And third level, if our mind is concentrated, if we can concentrate on particular objects, then we come to realize the nature of the object. Is it called panya or is it called wisdom? So here, for the second topic, is there any difference between mindfulness and concentration? So the answer is yes and no. Yes means mindfulness and concentration is not the same. But when you talk about the practice, more or less the same. Mindfulness is a basic level, then we go to the second level is a concentration. So mindfulness and a concentration. But in meditation, sometimes slightly different. For example, in mindfulness and meditation, we always trying to be mindful on ourselves. Then that means the basic mindfulness level, meditation object is ourselves, or our body, our feeling, our consciousness, and our emotions. Not any other external object yet. So this is different. When you do mindfulness, our meditation object is internal. Internal means mind bodily actions, mind feelings, mind consciousness, and mind emotions. So in that way, we just try to be mindful on ourselves. So generally speaking, we can say that in mindfulness and meditation, the meditation object should be internal. But a concentration meditation object could be internal or external. Very well-known meditation, very well-known concentration meditation is loving kindness meditation. Or maybe sometimes Buddha-nusati, we call it reflecting of the Buddha's qualities. That I say. When we are reflecting, contemplating of the qualities of the Buddha, the meditation object is not ourselves. Meditation object is the qualities of the Buddha. So then that means in concentration meditation object can be external. External here means the qualities of the Buddha. The same way, when you do loving kindness meditation, For example, may my parents be well and happy, may my teachers, may my family members, and may my relatives, and may my friends, and so on and so forth. So when you are reflecting on these people, these beings, these are not internal, they are external, not ourselves. So when we use a meditation object, in concentration meditation, meditation object could be internal as well as external. But in mindfulness meditation, most of the time, we use or we meditate only on ourselves. So this is the difference. Mindfulness meditation object must be internal. In concentration meditation, the object could be internal or external. Another thing, in concentration meditation, the meditation teachers encourage you to focus only on some particular objects. So this meditation demands a quiet place. If the place is not so quiet, maybe it's very difficult to concentrate. But mindfulness is not that one. Mindfulness means our mind is moving one object to another. We're just trying to be mindful. So we can do mindfulness meditation even when we are walking, or maybe even when we are taking the bus or taking the MRT. People are talking and chit-chat around. We can still be mindful, sometimes on ourselves, sometimes our hearing sense. I'm hearing. That's all normal, more or less. So, second difference, concentration meditation may demand a quiet place. However, mindfulness meditation could be done in any place, including on the bus or on the train. Just try. Then, concentration meditation accepts only one object. Then that means you are meditating on the breathing, you just meditate on in-out breath. But mindfulness concentration accepts more than one object. Now we have discussed there are four foundations of the mindfulness. Sometimes we are meditating on our in-out breath, but at the same time the pain comes in. My legs, the pain, then I cannot take it any longer. The pain is too strong and too obvious. Then my mind goes to the pain. Then I can also meditate on the pain. The pain may go away or may not go away. I don't care. But sometimes later, that may go away. When there is no pain, the mind comes back to our primary object. In that way, practically speaking, mindfulness meditation accepts more than one object. While in concentration meditation, only one object. So here, I discussed three different things. First one, concentration meditation and mindfulness meditation. In mindfulness meditation, the object must be internal. In concentration meditation, the object could be internal as well as external. Concentration meditation demands a quiet place. Mindfulness meditation does not. But lastly, mindfulness meditation accepts more than one object, while in concentration meditation accepts only one. This is a very theoretical. But like I discussed earlier, in fact, this is a process of the practice. We are beginners. We wanted to focus only on single object. For example, around here. Since I'm a beginner, I cannot focus here. My mind goes off. Before I know that I must control my mind already goes off. They're out of control. So then that means what can we do? Nothing we can do. We just try to be mindful where the mind goes, what the mind does, and what the mind thinks. So the basic level, we cannot focus on single objects. So there is no way. If possible, yes, we want to focus only on a single object. The problem is, since we have no experience and no concentration yet, our mind doesn't stay on a single object even for 1-2 minutes. So then what can we do? Nothing we could do. That's why basic level, just trying to be mindful. Because of that, do not get disappointed. Because of that, I can't concentrate on a single object even for 2 minutes. That's why meditation is not for me. Please don't think. If the meditation is not for you, then meditation is for no one. This is the nature of the mind. Whoever has the mind, they will face this problem. Okay? So basic level, even though we want to focus on single object, but we cannot concentrate on single object. Mind is moving one object to another. Physical activities to physical sensation. Physical sensations to mental feeling. Mental feeling to sometimes sound and smell and voice and so on and so forth. So at the basic level, nothing we could do. Just be mindful where the mind goes and what the mind thinks. So this is the basic level of our meditation. But slowly, if we keep on trying, slowly we can concentrate on a single object. For example, for about 5 minutes. Then you may call it a concentration. It's not bad. First time you do it, you can concentrate even for 1-2 minutes. Then you just try to be mindful. Okay, just be mindful. Don't disappoint it. Don't get angry or nothing. Just be mindful. Then if we keep on trying, if we are mindful, slowly and gradually, you have a little bit of concentration. Let us say you can concentrate on the same object for a short period. Then you may call it a concentration. Before you don't have a concentration, you cannot say, I'm doing concentration meditation. Only when you have concentration, you can say, I am practicing concentration meditation. So second level is concentration level. If we are not mindful, we will not get this concentration. Okay. So mindfulness, first one, cannot be avoided. We have to be mindful. If we are not mindful, we will not get concentration. Our mind will never be concentrated. So the second level is concentration. Is a consequence of the mindfulness. Because we are mindful, then slowly and gradually we can concentrate on a single object. So theoretically it's different, but practically the same, just the process of the meditation. First of all, we want to focus on the same object, but it's not possible. Our mind is moving one object to another. We are keep on trying it, and slowly and gradually, we can concentrate on a single object. Then we could say, okay, I have a little bit of concentration, not much yet. However, this is a moving from mindfulness level to concentration level. Is it only the process of the practice? Nothing much is different, okay? Let us say our mind is fully concentrated. We can concentrate on some particular object as long as we want. Then we come to realize the nature of the object. Is it called wisdom or insight? Realizing the nature of the object, what we are focusing, is the wisdom or insight. So today my topic is only the first two, mindfulness meditation and a concentration meditation. Theoretically it seems different. Yes, it's also different in the Buddhist teaching. Mindfulness is basic, then mindfulness to concentration. But in practice, it's the level of a practice. First of all, we must be mindful. If we are mindful, our mind is concentrated, that's all. It's a process of the meditation. Okay, the last topic is practical. How to do walking meditation, okay? The earlier one are theories. What is the best time to do meditation? And what is the difference between mindfulness and a concentration meditation? These are theoretical parts to me. Sometimes, usually I discuss the theory first, then how is it practical? So this part is practical part, walking meditation. How to do walking meditation? First of all, why we do walking meditation? The one is we cannot sit all the time. We cannot sit 24 hours a day. Not only that, even we can do that, our body needs some changes for exercise or the blood circulation or so on and so forth. That is why we do walking meditation. In the meditation centers, the time is divided equally. When you do sitting meditation for 1 hour, then you do walking meditation for 1 hour. We divide it equally. If you do walking meditation properly, it will help your sitting meditation. If you don't do walking meditation, then you cannot sit properly. Too much numbness, too much stiffness, too much uneasy physical sensations. So our physical body needs some changes, as well as we need to walk for the blood circulation and for our body. That's why we do walking meditation. Okay. However, we still consider sitting is the best for the majority of the meditators. What is the best position to do? For the majority of us, most of the time, sitting considered the best. However, we cannot sit all the time. That's why we do walking meditation. Now, let us say if you stay at home, you can do walking meditation as well. You don't have to go too far to do walking meditation. Even when you have 10 steps, the place is big enough for 10 steps or 20 steps, it should be enough. Just be mindful. It's a walking meditation. How to do walking meditation? Okay, please see these pictures. Back straight. Isn't that mean you feel be flexible or be comfortable? Stand as you always stand, like a sitting position. In a sitting position, we say, keep upper body upright. It means how we keep upright is up to me, up to you. The only one thing is, you are not bending too much. You are not heavily leaning against the chair. Then it should be all right. The same way the back straight as well. the way you always stand. Don't bend too much. That's it. So, hand, first of all, okay, look at this picture. Limit your vision to about 6 feet. This is also general. Okay. The only one thing is, if you look too close, your body may not be in balance. You cannot keep your body in balance if you look too close. Okay? If you look too far, since you are seeing so many things, then your mind gets distressed more. Your mind is interrupted. So it's up to you to keep in balance. So maybe generally speaking about 4 to 5 feet should be all right. But please take a note, if you look too close, your neck feel uncomfortable. Your neck feel in pain later. Not only that, if you look too close, your body is not in balance. So if you feel that, you may need to look a little bit far. Then if you look too far, you are seeing all these things, so many things. So if you are seeing all these things, you cannot concentrate. So limit your vision is mean that. Don't look too far. Don't look too close. Then that means while we are doing walking meditation, we do not close our eyes. Possibly we could say half closed. Cast down and look down about 4 to 5 feet ahead. That should be enough. You just need to balance yourself. So like I said, looking down too close, your neck feel pain. Not only that, your body is not in balance. Looking too far, you are seeing too many things. Then your mind get distressed more. Okay? Then hands. In this picture, the hands show you are placing your hand in front of your body. The meaning of holding our hands one another is we don't want to complicate, we don't want to confuse on these actions. Okay? So while we are walking, our meditation, our primary meditation object will be steps, not even the in-out breath. These are bodily actions. When we are sitting, there is no bodily movement. There is no bodily action. That is why we meditate only on the in-out breath or the movement of the stomach. But while we are walking, that is physical activities or physical actions, which is our steps. So in walking meditation, we do not meditate on the breathing. We meditate on our steps. So our steps will be our primary meditation object. Just like breathing is our primary object while we are sitting, while we're doing sitting meditation. And while we're doing walking meditation, our steps become our primary meditation object. Logically speaking, why? While we are sitting, there is no bodily movement. That's why we meditate here. But when we are walking, that's a physical actions. So long as we are meditating or we are mindful on our bodily movement, we are still doing meditation. Okay, then why we hold our two hands like this? Let us say if I'm shaking my hand, there will be two actions. One action on my legs. Legs are stepping. The same way I'm shaking my hands. Then there will be two actions at the same time. If we do so, Sometimes we confuse, we do not know what to focus on. That is why we do not want to have two actions at the same time. That's why when you are doing meditation, you just hold on your hands. Maybe you can place in front of you. Or maybe sometimes you may place your hands just as the picture shows. Okay? So this is how we do. The meaning of why we hold our hands. The key point is we don't want to have two actions at the same time. When we have two actions, we are confused. We do not know, we are not too sure where to focus on. That's why we want to avoid this complication. That's why hold our hands. You may place in front of your body or in front of your back. No problem. And so we are halfly closed. We do not close our eyes, but we just look about 4 or 5 feet. But you need to adjust yourself. You already know if you look too far, you feel your neck feel uncomfortable and your body is not balanced. Swing one side by another. Looking too far, seeing too many things, then your mind gets distressed. So if the place is big enough, maybe we choose maybe 10 to 20 steps. If the place is big enough, you just walk to and fro. Slowly move. Then your pace should be, if you are very new meditator, should be slightly slower than normal pace. Okay? If you try too slow, your body is not balanced. Singaporean, you know how to walk fast, always walking fast. You do not know how to walk slowly. It's like a bicycle, you know? You can ride the bicycle. It's no problem. You will get the problem only when you ride the bicycle slowly. The same way, when you are always rushing, walking fast is no problem. The problem comes when you walk slowly. That's why my suggestion is, if you are very new meditator, you are just trying to do the meditation. If that's so, stand and look down and look ahead 4 to 5 feet ahead, and then placing your hands in that position or that position. You walk slightly slower than normal pace. Then that means must be a little bit slower than your normal pace. If you are walking too fast, then you won't be able to focus. So you have to get a little bit slower. Then your pace should be slightly slower than normal pace. The same direction. Then you start to walk. Nothing. Don't meditate here. When you are stepping right, just take a note right. When you are stepping left, just take a note left. That will be your primary meditation object while you are doing walking meditation. Your pace slightly slower than normal pace, then walk as usual. Your meditation object will be right, left, right, left, right, left. Just need to be correct. Then the question, which one should I start first? No difference. But you just need to be correct. When you are stepping right, okay, your note must be right. When you are stepping left, your note must be left. So in that way, you can walk maybe 10 to 20 steps if you are staying at home. Or maybe you can also do the corridor. Or if you are wearing the mask, you can go to the garden nearby. But do not walk around. Your meditation place should be one part. To and fro. Just go back. Okay, let us say 20 to 30 steps. You choose it. Then about 20 steps later, stop for a while. Stop for a while. Then you can also visualize your standing posture as well. Then mentally note, standing, standing, standing. Maybe about 5 to 7 notes mentally. Go about 20 to 30 steps, or maybe 10 to 20 steps. Say, okay, no problem. So when you after the 20 step, you stop a while. Don't turn around immediately. When you are stopping, then you close your eye. Probably, no. You can also close at the moment. Then you can visualize your standing posture as well. Then mentally note standing, 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 standing. Maybe about 5 to 7 notes. Then after the 5 or 7 notes later, you turn around your body slowly. Turn around your body slowly. You don't have to close your eyes. Just need to close down. Then while you are turning around, you just try to know yourself that you are turning around. So meditate on that process as well. Turning around, turning around, turning. Maybe 7 to 10 notes. When you are standing, about 5 to 7 notes. When you are turning around, mentally notes, maybe about 7 to 10 notes. Then turning process is over, then you stop a while. Then you meditate on your standing postures. The same mentally note, standing. 5 to 7 notes. Then after that, you know yourself, you walk back again. Slightly slower than normal pace. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Then 20 or 30 steps later, stop a while. While you are stopping, take a note mentally. Standing. Then turn around, turning. And then stop a while. Turning. And then walk back again. Then only left and right, left and right. It would take for some times. If you are mindful on your steps become slower. You cannot slow down too fast. If you try to get too slow, your body is not balanced. So don't try to get too slow. For about 20 minutes, maybe I'll give you the homework. For about 3 days, just meditate on left, right. 3 days. Maybe we extend this week 5 more minutes, no? Or maybe 10 more minutes. Sitting meditation for 10 minutes and walking meditation for 10 minutes. Okay. So you do walking meditation for 10 minutes. For 4 days, only left, right, no more. Okay? On the 5th day, 2 stages in 1 step. 2 stages in 1 step. Then that means when you are lifting your legs, then just take a note, lifting. When you are putting down or stepping down, just take a note, stepping down. So 2 stages in 1 step. But on the 5th day, there is no more left and right. Left and right means 1 stage for 1 step. Now we are meditating on 2 stages and 1 step. So then that means while you are lifting your leg, then just take it, lifting. While you are stepping down, stepping. Then left, right, lifting, stepping down. In that pace, your movement, your action may be a bit slower. In walking meditation, the slower the better, the slower is the best. So we could see how the mechanism is going on. What is the force to move our body forward? We do not know. Only when we move slowly, our concentration will be more stable, more profound, and deeper. Okay? So on the 5th day, your meditation, walking meditation, the same distance, 20 to 30 steps. Okay? However, your meditation object will be 2 stages in 1 step. Lifting and then stepping. Lifting, stepping, lifting, stepping, stepping, lifting, stepping. With 20 or 30 steps later, stop a while and meditate, standing, standing, standing. Turn around, turning, 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 turning. Then stop a while, standing, standing, then come back, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. This is for 2 days. The last one, a little bit harder one, maybe you need slower pace. This means 3 stages in 1 step. Okay? This will not discuss today. Your not homework for you as well. Your homework for walking meditation is for 3-4 days, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. The rest 3 days, lifting and stepping, lifting, stepping, lifting, stepping. Okay? If you have any questions about how to practice walking meditation, please comment right on the Facebook. I will reply tonight. For theory question for your knowledge, I will reply only on the next week. For your practical question, I don't know, Bhante, how to do walking meditation, I'm not too sure. If you have some uncertainties for how to do walking meditation, please write, comment on the Facebook, not for your knowledge. Of course, you can write your question for your knowledge as well, but for theory questions, I will not answer immediately. For the practical question, I will try to answer as soon as possible. So I will leave it to you for homework. Homework for this week, sitting meditation for 10 minutes. And walking meditation, every day, 10 minutes walking meditation. 1 to 5, only 1 step, left, right, left, right. 6 to 7 for 2 days, 2 stages in 1 step. Lifting, stepping, lifting, stepping. Okay? I hope and I expect to receive some practical questions from you. If you do not practice, you will not have any problems. You will not have any experience. Once you do, you want to ask. You have something you really want to know something, then you may ask. I expect and I wish we'll receive some practical questions and practical comments and your experience. Thank you very much. And I wish for you all well and safe, and the same way you're trying to be more mindful. Thank you very much. See you next week.